Hello, what a blessing to have you here once again. If this is your first time on the channel, I want to welcome you from the heart. You've arrived at the right place, at the right time. Today we're going to pray together such a powerful prayer that it's going to activate the impossible in your life. But before we begin, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe right now and turn on notifications so you don't miss any prayers. Because every video here is an opportunity for transformation. Ready? Then let's go. 3 days ago, I received a message from a woman named Maria. She had a debt of over $50,000. She was about to lose her home with no way out in sight. She told me, "Pastor, I've prayed so much. I've done so many campaigns. I've fasted so many times. Why isn't anything happening?" And that's when I asked her, "Tess Maria, is God in first place in your life or only when you need something?" Silence on the other end, and in that moment, she understood. Yesterday, she sent me another message, crying, but this time with joy. An opportunity came out of nowhere, and all the money she needed came in a way she could never have imagined. You know what made the difference? She learned to put God first. If you're watching this video right now, it's no coincidence. Do you have an impossible situation in your life? A health problem, a financial crisis, a broken relationship, a dream that seems further away each day? I have powerful news for you. The impossible is about to become possible, but you need to do your part. And this prayer we're going to do together over the next 10 minutes is going to teach you exactly how to do that. Don't interrupt. Don't skip ahead. Listen to every word with faith, because your miracle is hidden somewhere in this prayer. Beloved Father, Creator of heaven and earth, I come into your presence at this moment with a humble and needy heart. I recognize that without you, I am nothing. Without your direction, my steps are uncertain. Without your love, my life loses meaning. That's why today I choose to put you first, above all my worries, above all my dreams, above everything I so desire to achieve. Lord, I confess that many times I've been running after so many things, seeking so many solutions, and forgetting to seek you first. I've worried about tomorrow, about the bills to pay, about problems that seem to have no solution. I've looked at the mountains in front of me and forgotten that you are the God who moves mountains. Forgive me, Father, for placing my anxieties above your peace, my doubts above your faithfulness. Today, I make a conscious choice. I choose to seek you first. I choose to start my day with you, end my day with you, and walk every moment of my life by your side. Because I know that when I put you first, everything else finds its proper place. When I prioritize you, impossible things begin to become possible. When I honor you with my life, you honor every area of my existence. Good Father, I surrender to you every situation that has stolen my sleep. That financial problem that seems to have no solution, I place it in your hands. That illness that has frightened me, I surrender it to your healing power. That broken relationship, I trust in your power of restoration. That dream that seems impossible to achieve, I deposit it in your ability to make the impossible happen. Lord, you know every detail of my life. You know the battles I face in silence. You see the tears that fall when no one is watching. You hear the cries of my heart that I can't even express in words. And even so, you don't abandon me. Even when I forget you, you don't forget me. Even when I put you in second place, your mercy keeps reaching me. Today, I declare that I'm going to reorganize my priorities. I'm going to dedicate the first moments of my day to being with you in prayer. I'm going to seek your word before seeking the world's news. I'm going to pursue your will before following my own plans. Because I understand that when I put you first, you take care of all the other areas of my life with excellence. Beloved Father, I recognize that I've been trying to do everything with my own strength. I've struggled, I've strived, I've worked without rest, And even so, many times I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. But today I understand that it's not just about effort, but about direction. It's not just about working hard, but about working with you. It's not about doing more, but about doing what you have prepared for me. Almighty Lord, I ask you for wisdom to discern what's priority from what's urgent. Many times I confuse these two things. I run after what seems urgent and neglect what's truly priority. Help me understand that seeking you isn't wasting time, but the best investment I can make, that dedicating moments to be with you isn't taking time away from my responsibilities, but is the most effective way to fulfill all of them with excellence. Father of infinite love, I thank you because you're not a distant God. You're not a God who created the world and then walked away. You are Emmanuel, God with us. You walk by my side in every moment. You care about every detail of my life, from the big decisions to the small choices of daily life. And when I put you first, I'm simply recognizing what has always been true, that you are the center of everything. Lord, I cry out for the impossible in my life. That healing the doctor said wouldn't come, I ask it of you. That financial provision that seems to have nowhere to come from, I expect it from you. That family restoration that everyone has given up on, I believe will come through you. That opportunity where doors closed, I trust that you will open new doors, because when I put you first, I recognize that there's nothing impossible for you. Eternal Father, strengthen my faith in this moment. When circumstances scream impossible, may I hear your voice whispering, all things are possible. When the world says there's no way, may I remember that you're the God who always has a way. When people say give up, may I hear your encouragement saying persist, because victory is near. Lord, I declare that I'm going to put you first, not just today, but every day of my life. I'm going to make this a lifestyle, not just an emergency moment. I'm going to seek you not just when I need something, but because I recognize that I always need you. I'm going to worship you not just for the miracles you do, but simply because you are worthy of all worship. God of all grace, I ask that you remove from me all disguised idolatry, those things I've placed above you without even realizing it, those dreams that became idols, those people who occupied your place in my heart, those worries that consume more of my attention than your presence. Cleanse my heart, Lord, and help me to give you first place in everything. Loving Father, I believe that when I put you first, you order all the other things in my life. You bring clarity where there was confusion. You bring peace where there was anxiety. You bring direction where there was uncertainty. You bring provision where there was scarcity. You bring healing where there was sickness. You bring joy where there was sadness. Lord, I ask that you help me maintain this priority, even when everything seems to be falling apart around me. Even when storms come, may I continue seeking you first. Even when difficulties increase, may I not abandon this commitment. Even when the answer is delayed, may I remain firm in putting you above everything. God of power and glory, I declare that I'm going to live each day conscious that you are my greatest need, my greatest treasure, my greatest priority. I'm going to organize my time so that the first moments are yours. I'm going to organize my finances so that the first fruits are yours. I'm going to organize my relationships so that you are the center of all of them. Father, thank you, because when I put you first, you teach me to live more lightly. I don't need to carry the weight of all worries, because I know you're in control. I don't need to have all the answers, because I trust in your wisdom. I don't need to see the whole path, because I know you guide my steps. Lord, I pray that this prayer won't be just words, but a real transformation in my life. May today mark a new beginning. May today be the day when I truly decide to live with God in first place. May today be the day when the impossible begins to become possible in my life. In your holy name I pray, trusting that you hear this prayer and that you're already working in my life. Amen. This prayer teaches us a fundamental truth that we often forget in our journey. Priority determines the outcome. When we put God first, we're not just fulfilling a religious ritual, we're establishing a divine order in our life that opens the way for the supernatural to happen. What we learn from this prayer is that seeking God first doesn't mean neglecting our responsibilities, but rather ensuring that everything we do is guided by divine wisdom. It's recognizing that alone we can do a lot, but with God, we can do the impossible. We also learn that putting God first is a daily, conscious, and intentional choice. It doesn't happen by chance. It requires discipline to dedicate the first moments of the day to prayer, willingness to seek His will before making decisions, and humility to recognize that we need Him in every area of our life. This prayer taught us that when we reorganize our priorities and put the Creator at the center of everything, our anxieties decrease, our faith increases, and we begin to see with spiritual eyes the possibilities that previously seemed impossible. We've reached the end of this powerful prayer, but this is just the beginning of a new journey in your life. The question I leave you with today is, what area of your life needs to be reorganized so that God truly occupies first place? Think for a moment. What have you invested the most time in? What has occupied your first thoughts when you wake up? Where is your greatest trust placed? Your answers will reveal what's really in first place in your life. I want to challenge you today to make a decision. Don't let this prayer be just another video you watched. Allow it to be the turning point in your story. How are you going to put God first from now on? Will it be by dedicating the first 15 minutes of your day to pray? Will it be by seeking His word before checking social media? Will it be by consulting His will before making that important decision? What do you need to remove from first place so that God can occupy that space? Be honest with yourself. Maybe it's the work that has consumed all your time. Maybe it's a relationship you've idolized. Maybe it's the pursuit of money that has dominated your thoughts. Identify it and have the courage to make the change. And now, the most important question. Are you ready to see the impossible happen in your life? Because when you truly put God first, you position yourself to experience miracles that defy all human logic. I want to invite you to be part of this community that's growing in faith and seeing the impossible happen. Subscribe to the channel right now and don't forget to turn on notification alerts so you don't miss any prayer, any teaching, any word of faith that will strengthen your journey. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message today. That friend who's discouraged, that family member who's lost hope, that person who's about to give up. Be God's instrument to bring this word of faith to those who need it. Leave in the comments, I put God first, and tell us which area of your life you're surrendering to Him today. Let's form a chain of faith in the comments. Remember, the impossible only remains impossible until you put God first. Today is your day. This is your moment. Believe, trust, and prepare yourself to see the miracle happen. May the peace of the Lord be with you. Until the next video.